What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Inside with another short unboxing, first impression video. And today I got something really special. Uh, this is a prototype from Kansept. This has not been released. This is a prototype. It's still in stages. I don't even know if it will be released or not, or what the changes will be. So I won this in the Kansept Facebook group. There was a giveaway for a prototype, and I actually won. My comment there was the winning comment. And they sent this to me. This just came in today. I just literally received it about an hour ago from UPS, and I wanted to get the video out as quick as possible. So to share my impressions with the manufacturer, with Kansept. So I will put this video up here, and I also will share this video in the Kansept group for people to see about what I think about the knife, what I think should be changed on it. So this is, like I said, this is my first video of a knife that I actually got for free. The knife is not available, of course. It's still in prototype stages. So like I said, I'm not sure exactly when this knife will be released, or if it will be released or anything. So, and the knife, from the post, the name of the knife was called Pendulum Fighter. So let's get into it and see what it's all about. It looked interesting on the photos. So I have not been in here. I have opened the box and everything, like the packaging, but I have not been in this box here yet. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be expecting yet. So you can see, it looks actually nice. What is this here? Is there any paperwork? No, there's no paperwork with it. So this is I guess this is the internal number, K2132A1. So first impression, wow, it's heavy. Like, for the little size it is, I mean, this is a smaller knife. I will show you guys size comparisons here in just a little bit. But first impression, like I said, it's heavy, and you can say it's a two-piece construction, but don't call it an integral, but it's made like an integral, even though it's a two-piece construction. So it forms an integral basically, which is really cool. This is my first knife ever that has a complete closed back. I like the design. It feels nice. This is plain titanium. I guess there's planned several different versions of the knife. And what's really cool about this is the way this what is it called, lock is supposed to be operating. So usually your lock, you pull it back and forth, or you pull it back to operate, and this one here you pull up. So this might be a little difficult. One thing I can say is I don't see any deployment method on this knife at all, which I haven't really paid attention to on the Facebook post. I didn't even see that. So first impression, I would say definitely is missing the deployment method, because there's no front flipper, there's no thumb studs, there's nothing on here. So I'm assuming you open it, you can see how the lock moves when you open it, just like any other axis lock. So you can see here the knife, how it looks. It looks cool. It's a weird but different but really nice design. And wow, this is really comfortable actually. I got large hands. I have almost full four-finger grip. Well, I have a full four-finger grip. The handle allows me to hold it full four-finger. I mean, there's no room left, but and then the way this is shaped, this is really comfortable to put the thumb. So this is actually a super comfortable knife. I can honestly say I'm surprised, and the way this is shaped and everything, this is actually really comfortable. So, like I said, and then the axis lock here, yeah, this is difficult, very difficult to. Oh yeah, okay. So I gotta be careful. Operating this definitely needs some improvement. I like that. I like the way that they try new things, but the axis lock, the studs for the axis lock definitely need to protrude further beyond they're flush here right now. So this is a no-go. I need, they don't have any texturing or anything. They're really there's no texturing on there, so they're just plain there, which makes it difficult to operate. So I would say they need to be improved to stick further out or have some kind of texturing on them to be able to operate this axis lock better. Secondly, I would say thumb studs or a front flipper. Because I could imagine this, if you put a front flipper on here with this shape, this would be a really nice front flipper. Actually, if you keep it low, that would be actually a really cool front flipper knife. Even if you add thumb studs to it and a front flipper, then you had several. This would be could be a really fidgety knife if you improve the axis lock studs as well. Other than that, I think this knife is cool. Okay, let's do some size comparisons here real quick. So let's go with the Quiet Carry Drift LCT. You can see they're very similar in size, except that this is a slimmer carry, like in the height profile. Here the WeKnives Equibic. So you can see this is also a little bit larger, not by much, but it's a slimmer. It's a much wider carry profile. Let's go with something different this time. Let's go with here we got the Civivi Hyperpulse, which is very similar carry profile actually. And here we got the Kaiser Mini Momo. So you can see that's also very similar in overall profile when carrying it. They also have very similar shapes. So you can see the front flipper on this knife. I would say a front flipper that's kind of rounded, where you can reach around. That would be really nice. That would be a really cool thing on this knife. Let's go with another more common knives here. Let's go with the new Vosteed Porcupine. So you can see this is a little bigger than, the Porcupine is smaller than the, what did I call it? Pendulum Fighter. And then here we got the Vosteed Raccoon. So you can see they're also very similar in size. And let's do one more here. Here we got a pretty common knife, also the Migron Moyarl as example. And let's do the little lander from Navs. So you can see there the Navs lander is pretty close to this one here. But yeah, overall, I'd say it's a really cool design. I'm there for it. I'm all in on this one here. I would say I like this. So you can see here, the name is Pendulum Fighter. I'm not sure exactly if that's the designer logo or not on this one here. Could be. Then you see here the Kansept logo and the K2132A1, which is the same as on the sticker. So yeah, this is the internal model number. I don't see the steel, but I believe the steel was listed as 20 CV on this. So yeah, it's a really cool small knife, I think. Let's give you guys some measurements real quick. So overall length on this knife is 7 3/16. You got a blade length of 2.8 inches or 2 7/8 basically, and you got a cutting edge of 3 1/16. So because of the way the blade is shaped, you got a longer cutting edge than the blade, like the overall blade length here that's exposed. So you would still be able to legally carry this in most states because it's under 3 inches, which is cool. And I really like. I mean, it's really nice. This is super comfortable. This feels really nice in the hand. I'm really surprised. Let's give you guys also the weight on this one. So like I said, the operating is a little difficult since this knife is in prototype state. Let's give you guys the weight on this. So the weight is going to be 3.39 ounces, which is cool. 3.39 ounces. And let's go here with the blade stock thickness. I think this is a very slim blade. Hold on. There you go. And the blade thickness is 120, so 120 thousandths. So yeah, it's a decent size, decent thickness blade. Overall, this knife is, I think this is a really cool knife. If Kansept does some improvements and takes my input as a little for for the improvement, that would be really cool. Like I said, this is the first time I ever have had a prototype knife in my hands, and this is really far in the stages already. This is almost I think this is an almost finished prototype overall. It doesn't need much more work. Like I said, I only think the improvements that need to be done on this knife are honestly only the studs for the axis lock. They have to have some kind of profile on them to be able to operate it. And then the blade needs either, honestly, I'd say if this was a front flipper only, I wouldn't be mad at all. If this had just a front flipper around here, I'm not sure how this works. If this would work with the way the blade is designed, probably might not work because they would have to probably redesign the whole knife. So thumb studs here on this small area would be something I would definitely say should be put on there. So the thumb studs would be basically sitting here in between the name and the designer logo. Other than that, which would put the thumb studs about here to open it, which would be okay, I think. I could also possibly think of maybe get thumb studs myself just to improve this prototype, because the prototype is mine. So I won this. This is not going back to Kansept as far as I know. And they have no influence of what I say about this knife. But I want to give an honest opinion. I want to give an honest review or first impression about the knife and what I personally would improve. So I feel like this is the major things on this knife which are missing, which should be improved, would be thumb studs. Because, like I said, I see the point that you probably are not able to add a front flipper just because of the way this knife is designed. I don't know if you can see this. So there's not really a room to put a front flipper. So this is an axis lock. And so the way the knife operates, as soon as it basically gets there, the axis lock clicks into place. So, yeah, but the axis lock needs definitely, the studs need definitely some improvement. They need to have some grip. And it needs thumb studs. After that, I feel like this would be a nice knife, a really cool knife, actually. You have a really nice, solid grip on this. This feels amazing, super comfortable. And it's a really cool size knife that you can carry easy. It's not a difficult carry knife. So I feel like definitely. And the thing is, on this, the pocket clip also seems to be ambidextrous, so you can basically flip, or actually no, you cannot. Sorry, I'm lying. The pocket clip is not reversible because the pocket clip only goes in one direction. It would face the other way. It would look weird. So adding a second pocket clip for lefties would be a cool idea. Just the pocket clip, just the reversed option to put on this side, so you have a second pocket clip basically for lefties. But then you would have to redesign this whole area here. because this is different. You can see the difference here on the rear end. So they would have to redesign this rear end and basically add a reversible pocket clip there. So I'm not sure if that's an option. That's just another input for lefties, but overall, I like the design. I'm really digging it. I feel like Kansept is doing a really good job on this knife. Um, but definitely the improvements that need to be done is thumb studs, and the studs here for the axis lock need to be improved because there's no grip. I can't, one-handed operation is literally impossible. I cannot. So this way, I have to really hold on to it so I can pull the studs back. Then I can close the blade. So yeah, I'd say definitely it's a cool uh, project, a cool knife, but it needs some kind of improvements. And I would appreciate if Kansept takes my personal opinion a little bit into account. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with that knife or with Kansept at all. I literally just won this, and they gave, they want to have feedback from knife users, from people that I'm not sure there's another Kansept thing going on right now on their website again or on the Facebook page where they offer again another prototype knife. So it's another contest again, and they will end on the 8th. I believe February 8th is when they announce the winner. So, but yeah, it's an open contest, so everybody can win. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a YouTuber to win this. I just got lucky, Somehow I really, I felt like, wow, I was flabbergasted when my name was announced as winner. So I think it's cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys want to do some input as comments to see what you think or what you feel like would be an improvement on this knife, I'm pretty sure Kansept would like to see that as well for you guys, to give some input. Let's do some size comparisons here real quick one more time in the open position. So you can see it's smaller than both, smaller than the CBB Hyperpulse and this Kaiser Momo, because the blade is pretty small actually. It's also definitely smaller than the Drift LCT and the WE Knives Equibic. So you can see those. It's a much smaller knife. And what did I have now? Okay, here. The Wosteed Porcupine, which that is actually pretty similar in size and length, and overall length. And then here we got the Wosteed Raccoon that both I just recently reviewed. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So you can see the Raccoon is a little bit larger, a little bit longer. The Porcupine is about the same length. And what did I have? What else did I have? The little lander. And the Migron Moyarl. So you can see the Moyarl is a little bit longer. Not by much, but a little bit. And the lander is shorter. So this is I think this would be a very easy carry. And if a few small improvements are done on this knife, this could be a really cool knife. I'm assuming price wise, I don't know yet. I'm assuming it will be somewhere typical Kansept, in this plain Thai version, the way it is with if the improvements are done. I'm just guessing. Definitely under $200. I don't know, maybe on the $160, $170 range, something like that. I could see that go for that. And then the options, if there is anything, like there might be some anodizing going on, like the lightning anodizing or whatever, what Kansept likes to do a lot. That might go for like 200-ish. And if you want Damascus, I'm assuming this probably would go in the $250 to $300 range, but that's pretty normal. Damascus is expensive, so yeah. Overall, I think this is a really cool knife, and I can say Kansept keep going. You're doing some really nice stuff. I really like Kansept. I have picked up a few or one Tenable, one other Kansept just recently. I have posted those videos yet. They will go up here shortly too. Or one is already up. I think the what is it called? The Kansept Goblin XL. So I'm really liking this knife as well. So yeah, I think this prototype knife is really cool. I would definitely say Kansept. If you want to make this work, make the thumb studs. For the put thumb studs on the blade and improve the axis lock studs, because this is difficult and I have no way of deploying it. So other than two hands, and we all want to fidget with our knives. So this is different. This is weird, honestly, but it's something new, something first try. I think, I don't know. I have never seen a knife that has this axis lock up and down instead of back, because the back is, I guess, is more the natural way of doing things. But yeah, it's not that bad. If they were grippy, you can operate it, and I can almost, honestly, I can. Let me see. Nah, it doesn't work without having thumb studs or anything on. I can't really flick it open. So it's even though it has I mean, this has amazing action. Actually, this is really great. I'd say Kansept do add the studs, put the or improve the axis lock, and you're golden for this knife. And like I said, if you guys have any input to Kansept, put it in the comments. I'm pretty sure they will be watching this, because I will share this YouTube video onto the Kansept group. I want to see Kansept getting input from other knife enthusiasts, from knife buyers. And I would appreciate if you guys leave a comment, a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.